from Incheon. I just got back to Korea after being gone for over 2 months, definitely, since January, and it's now April. I literally just landed, so we're gonna go catch the bus, get a train, then a taxi, and then we'll be home very late tonight. I just wanted to start the vlog here because I have an extra minute or two. So hey, we're back in Korea. It's gonna be such a good spring here. I'm feeling amazing. I gotta get up because my bus is about to be here, but I'll see you guys a little bit later on when we get home. I'm so excited to see Cleo and just to be back in like the beautiful city of Busan. It's gonna be great. I'm feeling really good. Okay, let's go.
Clear the table.
Okay, I think she's really tired right now, so I'm gonna let her go back to where she was, but we're back. I'm really excited just to bring you guys around literally all day today. It's been such a long time since I did like a full day of vlogging, which is what this is gonna be. So for my first, I guess like morning back, I'm gonna go run some errands. I have to first restart up my gym membership because it was paused, and then we're gonna go to the market and grab some fruits and some veggies. It's been so long since I did that. And then this afternoon I'm shooting for one of my all-time favorite fashion brands, which I'm so excited for. So we're gonna be going out and doing that. I need to get this show on the road. I'm gonna put an outfit on, head out, and I'll see you in a little bit. First grocery haul back in Korea. It actually felt really good to go out and just do a little grocery shopping. As you guys know, I usually just order all my stuff online because it comes right to my door, and a lot of the times it ends up being cheaper. But there is this new place that I found. The prices are definitely much cheaper than ordering online, so I might as well. Got some bread from this bakery that is literally 1 year younger than I am, which is insane. This is just whole wheat bread for my eggs on toast. Tofu, blueberries, these are a real treat because these tend to be expensive, but they were pretty cheap at the place I went to. Mushrooms, kale, cucumber. And then I got a bunch of bananas, and I'm gonna freeze all of these and use them for my smoothies. I've been on such a smoothie kick that I want to continue while I'm here. So I'm gonna get all these put away. It was a very good, successful little morning of errands. Alright, I just finished up all of my unpacking. I'm mostly unpacked. There's like a couple other things in my kitchen, but I'm not always the best about doing that immediately after getting home from a trip, so I'm just really glad that I got that out of the way with. And while I was doing that, I realized that I have just a few things that I wanted to show you, just pieces and like fashion things that I brought back from the States. It's not much, but I just love sharing this stuff with you guys because, as you know, I have a very, very basic sense of style. So when I find something that I like, I pretty much wear it all the time, then I have to share it with you guys. And a couple people actually caught this on my recent video, but I do have a couple new jewelry pieces that I've just been incorporating into my everyday style, just pieces that I don't take off. So that I also typically stick to 1 or 2 jewelry brands. I don't really like to divert because I'm very picky about my jewelry quality, and I just want to wear jewelry that isn't going to tarnish and that's made to last. And I've actually found a new brand that I want to recommend to you guys. These jewelry pieces that I got, that I brought back here from America, are from Linger. I've been wearing this ring and this bracelet for weeks and weeks. I want to say like 3 to close to a month now, and absolutely zero tarnishing whatsoever. If it's your first time hearing about them, Linger crafts products using the most sustainable materials available to us, like recycled 14K gold and 925 silver. One of my favorite things about Linger is they have jewelry that's made from gold vermeil, and then they also have pieces that are made from 14K solid gold. So no matter what your budget is, there is going to be something on their website that fits it. Also, I thought it was pretty cool because when I was on Linger's Instagram, I had seen that a ton of celebrities these days are wearing their jewelry. Like, I know for sure Millie Bobby Brown, Hailey Bieber, Brie Larson, Olivia Culpo, Gigi Hadid. I think think those are the ones I remember seeing. So the pieces that I specifically have from Lingerie are made from gold vermeil, which uses a sterling silver base, and then it's plated with a super thick layer of 22K gold. And I don't know about you guys, but it's just really nice to have pieces in my jewelry collection that I know I can wear out. I don't have to take them off when I shower, if I go into the pool, into the beach, or anything like that, and they don't tarnish. Because let's be real, the last thing you want to worry about when doing any of those fun activities is ruining your jewelry. So if you guys have not already, I definitely recommend starting some kind of like capsule jewelry collection. Lingerie is a great brand to start with. I'm thinking maybe we can do a little layering action with my little birthstone necklace, which it's my birth month, by the way, so this is very fitting. Not only do I absolutely love the quality and look of the pieces, but I love that Lingerie is a very sustainably focused brand. They actually use 100% recycled gold and silver. They're very dedicated to not using any fast fashion brass and instead using only fine metals to make their products, like solid gold, sterling silver, and gold vermeil. And then of course their packaging, which the little pouch comes in, is 100% recycled, which we absolutely love. And there's the cutest little quotes inside. This one says, "The finer things in life every day." I love that. So yeah, those 3 new pieces are very happily making their way in my jewelry capsule wardrobe this spring. I know Mother's Day is also coming up, so if you guys are looking for a good gift to give someone in your life or just to yourself this spring, definitely check out Lingerie. I actually have a really good special offer for you guys when you shop on their website using my discount code at checkout, so be sure to use that. Let me know if you guys end up shopping on there and what pieces you pick out. As you guys know, I love jewelry so much. I think one of the things I love so much about jewelry is the fact that it can elevate your outfit so much and just make you feel so much more confident, like this. Thank you again to Lingerie for sponsoring this video. Definitely check them out. I'll have their link down in the description. I'm so excited because this afternoon I'm shooting for like a dream brand. I can't believe I'm working with them. It is Matt and Kim. I literally own stuff from them that I purchased before, so when they reached out, I was like literally having a heart attack. I was so happy. I'm actually wearing this bag that I got from them. This is like one of the main points of this shoot, and then also this shirt. And my photographer doesn't know, but I brought an extra shirt for her to give her as a gift, so let's go. So interestingly enough, this friend that I'm meeting with found my YouTube channel over like 5 years ago. She reached out and we ended up developing a friendship like ever since 2021. And you know, I've been reflecting a lot lately, and I just have to say, when you live abroad, your friends, they're not just your friends, they become your family. And I just want to say to Eunice and really any of the friends that I've made in Busan that have really helped carry me and just shape my life over the past few years, you guys have no idea how much your presence has meant to me. And I'm not always the best at expressing gratitude, but I really want you guys to know how much I love you. So thank you. Eunice, thank you so much again. Seriously. Yes. Are you also now or still doing those now? Alright, hello, good evening. It is actually a few days later now. I was really tired after the shoot and I wanted to make sure I had actual energy when I sat down and talked to you guys next, so please excuse me waiting a couple days to say hi. I'm just switching out some of my living room pillows. I just wanted to have like a little bit of a change in my house without doing anything major, and you guys know like I'm a big pillowcase gal, so I just took some of the pillowcases off and I'm replacing them with different ones that I already have. I wanted to just do like a little check-in, and I think I'm going to start doing these on a lot of my videos, especially over the coming months, because I know I'm going to want to look back at this time in my life, like this specific time I'm definitely going to want to look back on. So let's do a little check-in. The last time I like seriously sat down and talked to you guys was when I shared the news that 2025 was going to be the year that I wrap up my life in Korea, and I was very nervous to post that video, but it just got such good feedback, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. It literally like made me smile so much. I posted that video the day before I came back to Korea, so that entire day that I was like traveling, I was just feeling so good, and when I got back to Korea I felt great. I still feel good. And at the same time, I feel very affirmed in the decision that I have made, which is also a good feeling, because the last thing I would want to feel right now would be a bunch of doubts. And if you guys don't know what I'm referring to, it's just the fact that like I'm piecing out of Korea this year, and it's a really big decision obviously after 6 years. But I will say I feel very, obviously, like I'm good, I'm happy here right now, but I feel very confident in like what I'm doing this year. It's always just crazy coming back here though after being gone for a while, because you get so used to life wherever you go, especially if you're there for like several weeks. So I was very used to life in America, and coming back to Korea, it's just, you know, life here is so incredibly different. Some of the little culture shocks, or like reverse culture shocks, I guess I've had. You know, I forgot how just convenient everything is in Korea. Being able to just walk to go see my friend, and the way that there were so many different cute little aesthetic areas that we could take our photos at. We had like thousands of choices on where we could go for dinner, just like in that one little neighborhood, and just like things like that. If you guys want to hear more, definitely let me know. Now, on the contrary, there's obviously a lot of things that I miss about the States. One of which is something I was telling my friend the other day, and I think I'm going to share it with you guys, but please be nice, because people don't always react well when I say like things that I like about one or the other. But I really miss smiling, and I know that sounds weird, but that's one of the really big things that I enjoy in America. I feel like I smile a lot more just at strangers and talking in day-to-day life. For example, you know, going to the grocery store, it's Southern hospitality, or just like culture where I'm from in America, to spark up a light conversation and just like, you know, be cheerful. And I think for a long time when I went back to the States to visit, I actually didn't like that. I got very accustomed to the way that it is here, where you don't make small talk with strangers. And it's so funny because now I do love the small talk, and that's something I definitely kind of miss, you know? And I'm looking forward to having again in my life once I am fully back in the States. So that's, I guess, like one of the first like reverse culture shocks, is the fact that I just kind of miss smiling all the time. Kind of going along with that, I had to set up an appointment today, so I was doing that, and I was just like able to make the appointment for this facial tomorrow at any time I wanted. And I just know that that is not something I'm going to be able to do when I'm back in the States, because I know in the States you have to wait a lot longer for pretty much everything. So I'm having all these culture shocks, like culture shocks, reverse culture shocks, trying to like figure out, okay, what do I need to get used to? What do I need to prepare for? And what am I going to miss? Just all these crazy thoughts in my head. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like this is all like, these are going to go in like different phases, or like, you know what I mean? Like different stages of feelings and stuff. But I'm kind of at just like this reverse culture shock feeling right now. It's not like a bad thing. It's just a really interesting thing when you've been kind of living between two places for over half a year now. One thing I do know for sure though is these next 8 weeks are going to be absolutely crazy. I am going to be in Korea until June, and then I'm going to be going back to the States for the whole summer with Cleo. And I mean, this time of year is such a good time of year. I love April and May, so I have my schedule fully packed. Like there's not going to be probably a single day, except I might take like Sundays off or something, but I am going to be stocking my schedule to the brim with both work and play. Really comforting thing is the fact that I have you guys, and I really appreciate that you guys are always so patient and kind to me, and I just genuinely feel like I have just the freaking best YouTube audience. Like, not to brag, but I really do. We're gonna have moving vlogs this summer, which is insane because I'm gonna be getting an apartment in the States. Just like a lot going on, and all good things, but just I have a lot on my plate, to say the least, but it's all good things, and these are things that I have to take care of in order to move forward with the next stage of my life. These are feelings I have to go through, so it's all good things. I will say though, there's been a lot of tears, a lot of like, it's all happy tears, but a lot of times like I'll just start crying like from emotion just like coming up, you know. A lot of it is just like gratitude crying, because I'm so grateful for everyone that I've met along the way, everyone who's helped me make my decisions and all that kind of stuff. So this is just kind of turning into like a therapy session at this point, but I did feel like I owe it to you guys to do these little check-ins, because I do think like the past year in my channel I have not been nearly as good about opening up. And the reason why is because it's hard to open up when you're going through like really big life decisions, and like when you haven't actually made that decision yet. And obviously now that like all my decisions have been made, it's a lot easier for me to talk to you, and I definitely want one of my goals on my channel for the rest of this year just to get closer to you guys, because you know, I was going through it mentally a lot in 2024, and it was hard for me to talk to you guys, I guess. And now that I'm, you know, doing good and feeling confident with where my life is going, it's more exciting, I guess, to chat. So I guess that's everything I kind of wanted to say. I also did want to share one quick thing with you. When I was at Atlanta airport, I ran into a bookstore, and I wanted to just like get something to keep me occupied so I wasn't on my phone, you know, the entire trip back. And I ended up reading almost this entire book. I think I have like 20 pages left of it, but it's called Career Forward. It's written by two women who are very successful. They've been like executives at huge companies. This book is so flip-flop and amazing, especially for someone like me who's in this, you know, transformative time where, you know, I'm thinking about pursuing a new career in America. Like, I am going to. It's not a think, it's I'm going to. And, you know, there's obviously like you can listen to podcasts and you can watch, you know, TikToks and stuff on that, but reading is just obviously very different, and I got so much great insight from this book. So please give this book a try. I'm probably gonna read it all over again because there were just so many great points in it. There was like several parts that I had to like bookmark, and I want to go back and highlight because I don't know, I just really am glad that this book fell into my hands. So if you're looking for something good to read that can maybe help you kickstart a change in your life as far as career path goes or something like that, give this a try. Anyways, with that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video up here. I'm gonna get to bed early and just kind of like kickstart my morning routine again tomorrow. Get up, go to the gym, work, all that kind of stuff. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. If you are still watching, leave me a purple heart emoji. It's been a long time since we did that. Leave me a purple heart emoji, and I will see you guys very soon in the next vlog. Bye guys. Cleo, say bye.
Hey boy. Cleo. Bye bye. Bye bye.